about the reforming the Dawn
Freeze
God?
to death. Come on, Dragonborn. At least buy some of her flowers so she can afford a meal in a warm place for the night. Please?
Yes? Some pretty flowers. I picked them all by myself. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershoot. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen.
Welcome. Oh, let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here. Somewhere.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Where do I start? No, I really do. I do need to talk about what happened back then. Especially now that I know it wasn't just a random thing. A lot of the memory is broken. I think it was just my way of dealing with it all. I was only a young girl. It wasn't long after my 14th birth year when they came for my dad. Yeah, that's quite something, right? No, never. He would get quite annoyed if I asked about that. I remember he would always give me a sword too heavy to practice with, but he insisted. And when I just got used to it, he would give me another one. He would say to me, "Rigmor, you may not know it now, but I do this because I won't always be there for you and your mom. You are the only child, and you must be as much a son as a daughter. You must be strong. You are Nord." I still hate myself, you know, for not being there for him. Some son I turned out to be, huh? They were supposed to let us go. You know, after he agreed to their terms. They separated me from my mom after that. I haven't seen her since. I'll never forgive the Empire for turning their backs on us. No, they treated us well. It was after the extradition that it all went bad. Okay, they kept their promise to spare our lives, but just barely. It became a living hell. I was to become a slave. I had no rights, no life. I had no hope, and I was scared. And I remember asking myself over and over, why can't I just go home? No! I need this. I wouldn't do what they wanted, so they beat me. Gah! No! The stupid Bosmer, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was sent to Valenwood to work on a farm. There was this Bosmer and his 2 sons. What assholes they were. I remember a high-ranking Justicar would come visit every now and then to check on me. Of course, now it's all clear, but then... He would tell them that if they touched me, you know, he would have their disgusting, lowly, worthless heads removed and placed on spikes. So the slavers beat me instead. But that bastard had me flogged like a dog. Yeah, I almost broke the slave master's neck. They didn't understand, but I was brought up a true Nord fighter. My dad always told me it was better to live one day as a warrior than a lifetime as a coward. It would be the last time they raised their hand against me. I was placed in Thalmor custody where they flogged me with their whips. Didn't want to dirty their hands, they said. I don't remember anything much after that. Until I awoke in a clean, soft bed. I thought I was in Sovereign Guard at first, but then the pain. Yeah, I love him deeply. He's like a father to me. Oh my. Yeah, don't tell him though. He'll growl at me. Yeah, didn't you know Khajiit growl when they get mad? Oh my. Oh. I think I'm done talking now. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go do this.
Assorted fruits and vegetables, all delicious.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Hope to see you again. Soon.
Sorry, just thinking about my...
kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, you're here for So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Yes, yes. Do you have that? Take a look. Yes, yes, goodbye.
Watch out.
Take a look at my supply.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company,
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? Keep your eyes to the road. Have anything you wish to sell? I pay fair price.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
What do you need, my thing? Honored to see you again. Honor to you, my king.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have... You... Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Come back anytime. If you need a remedy.
Hey, watch out.
Dragonborn, wait. Over there, come on, quick. The poor thing. We can't just leave it here. It'll die. No, it won't. It's so beautiful, Dragonborn. Look. Trust me. Hey there. Don't be afraid. We're going to help you out, okay? We're your friends. We're going to let you out. Go on, you're free now. Yeah, that was quite something, right?
The wrong girl! Carlos Wood.
Are you sure this is the place? It's too quiet. Say I didn't hear you.
Hey, watch out.
fight me!
Have you found it? What does it say? Is she on the list? Okay, I'll follow your lead. get out of here.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Or should I say, look what the cat dragged in.
You!
Ah, so you do remember me. I am flattered, really. But you see, Rigmor, you have been making quite a bit of a nuisance of yourself lately, haven't you? Can you even begin to realize the trouble you and your friend have caused
Never
me?
should have come here.
Running around Skyrim, leaving a trail of dead, that sort of thing. I'm afraid, Rigmor, it seems I'm going to have to punish you all over again.
Not this time, Jessica. I am not that defenseless child anymore. You'll need more than your lash to punish me this time. Where's your Bosmer lackeys? Pity they couldn't accompany you to your death as well. I would love to show them the courtesy you showed me with Khan.
Ah, the Bosmer Gangmasters, yes. I'm happy to say they're still doing very well. The last time I saw them, they were keeping a very good watch on their fields. From the top of the spikes I placed their heads on, they at least couldn't complain about the view. But alas, Rigmor, no more time to chit-chat. I don't suppose I could persuade you and your friend to come quietly now, could I? All this fighting and killing is really quite tedious for a high-ranking noble gentleman as myself. Maybe we could start again where we left off and take time to reflect on older, happier times.
Over my dead body?
So be it. Kill them both.
Is that all you've got?
Gold coin to whoever brings me the head of the girl.
There's too many of them.
I think so. That was him. The one I told you about. Dragonborn. But the list. My mom. Okay, what's the plan? Well, I hope so. Let's move on. Wait. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Witcher. Stop. Dragonborn, this is getting scary. Yeah, we made it. Do you think that rat sold us out? The list. My mom, is she on it? Okay. She was taken to a place called Diamond Ridge Mine. Do you know where that is? Well, that's cute. Yeah, right. Look where it got us. Nearly killed. Every time I feel closer to finding her, the further away she seems to get. We're going round in circles here and that bastard turning up. I don't think I can carry on like this anymore. Trying your best to get us lost. Don't you tell me to calm down. Help? You're just making things worse.
I'm not strong enough. I can't do this anymore. Why are you saying that? Why do you even care? Just get away from me. It's okay. Forget it. I care for you too. I'm sorry I can be a whiny bitch sometimes. It's not your fault. It's just you're there. And sometimes, although we don't mean it, it hurt those most closest to us. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Okay.
Hey, Rigmor.
Hey. Hi there, Sorella. Are you okay?
Angie is so cool. She said she will teach me everything she knows so I can be a huntress someday.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and if any bad guys come, she's going to show me how to put an arrow in their heads.
Is that so? I'm glad I'm not one of those bad guys then.
Mm-hmm.
Well met, Dragonborn. Is she alright? What has happened? You met Tylar Adriat and you brought her back to me alive? Khajiit is once again thankful to the gods of their excellent choice of guardian. They have chosen wisely indeed. Did you find any information on the whereabouts of Sigun? Khajiit knew, yes, but she needed courage to find her destiny. Her knowing who Tylar Adriat is would have brought fear into the equation. This one had hoped that there would be no contact. Alas, Khajiit can see she has been dealt a blow deep in her heart. The last time she was like this was after the rescue. When I smuggled her out of Valenwood, she was gravely ill. I bought her the best physician's coin could buy, and we nursed her back from the darkness. This one thought she was mute. She never said or uttered a single word for 6 months. Then one day, Khajiit couldn't find her anywhere. In panic, searched high and low, and there she was in the library room. She had discovered herself again. She knew what her name was. She knew who her father was, and she also remembered what happened to her. It's a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it? It was a cold, dark night, and had been raining for 3 days. Khajiit emissaries had been instructed to travel to Valenwood, to be entertained by the Talmor at their embassy in Haven. The Dominion had been trying to improve relations with elsewhere, to counter skooma smuggling for one. And this one was an influential emissary based in Torval, just over the border. The party continued late into the night. The Talmor all full of themselves with drunken arrogance. Khajiit emissaries were about to leave when the Talmor insisted on showing a spectacle. The daughter of the beast of Hammerfell they kept locked in a cage in the dungeons. We felt compelled to comply. We went down into the cells, and there she was, lying very still. They had torn the flesh from her back with their whips, and the blood had run in rivulets on the floor. They laughed, but she was just a child. Khajiit knew that he would need to rescue her, or she would surely die in that filthy cell. Her father was a renowned war chieftain during the Great War. He fought for the Empire under General Jonna. After the war, he took his North Brigade to Hammerfell and fought alongside the Red Guard against the Dominion. After the treaty was signed, he disbanded his men and settled in Bruma in Cyrodiil, married Sigurd and had a child. The Talmor had him extradited and executed in Alinor for war crimes, and the child and her mother sold into slavery. Khajiit quickly made arrangements and had everything in place, while the guards were distracted, picked the lock on the cage. This one wrapped the child in his robe, picked her up and carried her to an awaiting caravan to rendezvous with the boat. To take her to my embassy in Torval. It took a long time for her to recover. She has become very special to Khajiit. This one loves and cares for her deeply. She will need to rest for a while. Did Sefri have any information? Did you find anything on Sigul? Khajiit has heard of this place. It is not far from the border with High Rock. This one will investigate and find a place on the map. Meanwhile, I have a very special mission for you and Rigmor. Yes, this one has spoken to friends in high places, and we all agreed to keep this affair top secret. Elisif will be getting extra protection. She will not be informed unless it becomes absolutely necessary. However, we must be diligent and prepare for an imminent invasion. So you are going to help by brokering a peace deal in the event of such an event. That's exactly what Khajiit means. Tullius and Ulfric must be persuaded to break off their civil war plans if such an event was to take place. The order is not to be alarmed in any way, so we must use subterfuge. We must have that truce, Dragonborn. If the invasion begins, the Emperor will be advised to keep his army in Cyrodiil. So the Stormcloaks and the Empire troops here will need to combine forces to stop the Order's northern army group in Skyrim. Hjalmarch and Morfall will be our focus points. Stop them there, and we can throw them back into the sea. If Whiterun falls, and with Solitude and Windhelm besieged, all is lost. They will march south, join forces with Army Group South, and crush Mead's army in Cyrodiil. Tamriel will be for the taking. You will need to visit Cassius Varon and Ingol Stormblade. You yourself will not be able to see Ulfric or Tullius. But these two men are their trusted advisors. You must convince them and give them these letters. Take Rigmor with you. Both of these men fought under her father in Hammerfell. Use it. They will be expecting you. But take these Imperial uniforms for when you visit Varon. Wear them. Remember, you are still both wanted. She is strong. Don't worry, she will be fine. She thinks a lot about you. Give her time. Go and speak to these two men. This one will find a location for Diamond Ridge Mine.
Yeah? Huh? Two Imperial drunks who thought they were above the law. Already did. Part of the reason I'm living out here now. Thanks for offering. Let me know if you want to practice some. some more. Next time we'll make it a bit more challenging.
I'm sorry. Barandar. Okay. Want me to come with you? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.